Alright, so, this is Crown Royal. My, whatever. I just said, I'm like, if I'm working the Americas and he's working the Madrid to Russia, top to bottom, right? Like, same circadian rhythm. Right. First of all, alien living, we don't have to go this low ever. We just fucking, and we move on. But here we are. I mean, how alien living at our level ever allowed this to remain is a whole fucking another set of wax I'm working on. But, because it's like humans have to behave. If they can't show us appreciation and like that they're doing something, like highbrow, yeah, you heard of highbrow, huh? Yeah, great, okay. So that's what I have. And I'm like, okay, so if I'm working the Americas, I was like, oh my god, is that like right now they're throwing Korean on, they're throwing Spanish, but like 25 different dialects of the same fucking, like, Ricardo, like, I don't know who, and like, oh my god. Because, like, I know with you shitbags, like, letting yourselves fly for, like, vacations with Nana, and, like, right, I got, like, the guys that shouldn't have crossed the whatever line going north and south between the two hemispheres, flying their bad linguistics processor over there, put a little too much Korean in your Russian, yeah, put a little too much Korean in your Spanish, yeah, right, got it. Okay, so you've been messing stuff up for a long time, letting the people stay, breed, now it's a whole big fucking assorted mess, and like, I don't know which way to go. Right, yeah, we're not giving you an option. I mean, I got people from, like, history and, like, millennia ago that I would gladly swap out for the crew I got today in a fucking heartbeat, because that's how horrible humans have become. It's just truthful. This is like, I just asked one of the Starbucks Stop and Shop, whatever, on camera. I'm like, let me ask you a question. You ever heard of His and Hers? She's like, no. I'm like, right, okay, so one side you have the imperial state. I was like, you ever heard of that? She's like, I think I've heard of it. She's like, but I was like, you know where it is? She's like, no. And I'm like, right, okay. And then there's like the Emperor's Republic. And she's like, yeah, I never heard of it. I'm like, right, okay. So I was like, if you think of the H, like it's two land masses with one bridge that goes across. Right, okay. It's a His and Hers project. I was like, the her in the Emperor Republic part of the project over there would be the imperial system or the imperial state that he occupies. And here we are, like, and I'm like, I mean, like, at this point, how many fucking teeth do I have to crack? No, seriously. Like, the fourth of skin on your fucking teeth, I own it. It's Dentin. Dentin. How many fucking teeth do I have to fucking crack in order to strip everybody's fucking gearboxes down to solid fucking rounded smooth criminal steel? So this way they don't fucking have an inkling of hope and an inkling of catch into my fucking system, so I can finally get the fuck out of here to alien living where I belong. To protect all the rest of the people that don't even know what that fucking means. Just curious. Because, like, there are some people that have such a high understanding of what's going on, they're like, oh, we're fighting for, like, our ships, and we're gonna get, like, missile bombers, and we're gonna get new helicopters, and we're gonna get new unified, this is gonna be that thing! Right, and then you got other kids that are like, no, you're not, but I got sons! Right, you're like, wait a minute. Right, yeah, you might want to reference your holy book, but here's the thing, like, stay to the books, off the machines. That is a true and tried method. Those were requirements of your digits and fingers and fingerprints. Right, otherwise you go blind, we kill you, right. Yeah, I mean, we tell you those things in the books. I mean, I don't know why you're, like, walking around when your kid's like, oh my god, working for the gods, and then you get there and you're like, wait a minute, I got a better idea. Right, when does that happen? Because I got some holy men from back in history that are like, no, really, my kids? Come here, I'll show you. Yeah, write it down for me. You were one of the people I could actually trust in history. I don't know about any of these. I'm counting, but I'm not getting very high on the count. So now, right, star 1978 on the her side of the Imperial Republic. Right, north and south, top to bottom. I got Latin America down below. I'm on the north side of fucking crazy shitheads. And I'm wondering where the imperial state of my gorgeous husband is. Somewhere between Madrid and Russia, Moscow, right? Somewhere between, like, the northern Europe and the kids down below in Africa or Australia or... I don't know. Anastasia, right? Oh, wait, is that... Oh, right. What do they call that? They call it something else. Doesn't matter. No, we haven't named the top snowy part or the bottom snowy part because we're not giving humans any fucking words or letters. So now, when is my imperial state husband coming for me? Because, like, this Latin American, North American, pretend that I fucking like humans. Like, this job is like, I was done the first fucking day, right? And I stayed way too fucking long. Had to go back to, like, the big mechanics where we pause time and space because we gotta get away from the fucking crazy shithead humans. Report to each other on, like, here's the thing. You strip a drum, like a steely rotational gear, down by accident. Used to have like sprigs, right, that it would catch in the locks and then it would be a locking mechanic and move. Right, yeah, we used to have that for him and I when I was first built. And then someone fucking decided to erase the sprigs and get me down a fucking... smooth criminal, doesn't have anything to catch, doesn't know what to ask. Right, got it. Okay, and cognition, right, for the gearbox. Right, I'm still wearing ears, but I don't function, and I'm not to stay in the general public house of human. So if anybody wants to fucking tear the sky open, take me out of here, right? Tear has ear in it. It's a timing thing, right? The mechanics and diagnostics use at imperial level, right? Yeah, here's what our eyes look like. You see the eyelid? Oh my god, it goes like into the nose. It doesn't like go, like it doesn't go in my nose. It goes like around and down into like my face. Right, I mean, the lacrimal duct goes straight in, right? It doesn't go sideways, right? Yeah, so, I mean, if that helps. Because I know some of you are, like, confused. What white? There's only one. Right, no, I know there's the pretend trisomy kids that up there artificially, right? Yeah, but that's part of the problem with, I mean, on the way down, who do you think was fucking confusing you all to the truth? Anyway, well, here we are. So now, right, what else left to be said? Right, I think wiping Dentin right off the chicklets, I'm fine with that. Stripping those gears down a smooth criminal again for all the fucking steely whatever within the stand while I'm in a baffle box trying to get the cognition, right, and then you had to take me back, I know, to like lead mechanics. Have Jimmy work on something for Mom, right, in a past, coming in Omega Disaster House just alone, me and him. Looked a lot like Mike Houston, but whatever. Like a littler version of him, right, he's like 16 on a computer, and he's like running diagnostics, and I'm like, right, yeah, no, I know, I get it, okay, let me just see what you got here. I'm gonna keep my voice on mute. Let's see. Running to see where the hell the problem and the... Alright, so I'm good on that. Like, time, like, anybody want to fucking cut time, I'm good. I really didn't need to do this much. I mean, I don't owe humans anything. It's quite the opposite. I came with a requirement list of what they must do for me, and thus far, it's been like a real expedition to get them to fucking do anything useful.